Hey YouTube. Okay, it's almost 1 in the morning and I have serious jet lag still. It's the 23rd. We came back from Arizona on the 16th and I am still on Arizona time. It's unbelievable. I haven't been going to sleep until about 4 or 5 in the morning, which makes it really fun when my kids wake up at about 8. But this next video is something also that another tag that I've really been wanting to do. It's the controversial parenting tag, and I love it. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. The first topic is pro-life versus pro-choice, and I am very pro-choice. I don't think that I don't think it should be the only choice it should be is the woman in the situation. I don't think you should have to have a baby if you don't want to, regardless of the situation. Um, I hate to say it, but having an abortion is better than a mom being psychologically damaged from having a baby, being forced to have the baby, and end up hurting the baby later, um, or just mistreating it. I just think, like I said, I don't even think this should be a question. I think this is just completely up to the person. I don't think it has any room in politics. That's my stance on that. Baby wearing. I've worn my daughter since she was born. I had a Moby Rat at first for the first little newborn days, and then I got an Ergo, which I am absolutely in love with. And if you're watching this on the Thanksgiving, they have a 25% off promo going on Ergo. I've never seen a coupon for Ergo before. So if you're looking for one, circumcision. I'm an intactivist, I guess it's called. I I don't believe in infant routine circumcision at all. Um, I think it's a personal choice for the child. I don't I don't think people should make money off of it. I but if you just like any cosmetic surgery, if you want to get it done when you turn 18, go ahead. My son's not circumcised, and if he ever came to me and told me, "Mom, I want to get circumcised," I will definitely do it. But until then, I'm not going to make that choice for him. Um, Adoption. Uh, I I like the idea of adoption, I guess. Um, I think it's awesome that I just think it's awesome. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I think everybody should be for adoption. Breastfeeding versus formula feeding. I've been on both sides of the fence. I formula fed my son. He was really young when I had him and wasn't very educated on it. I tried for about 2 weeks and it didn't work out for us. I didn't really have that much support, but I have exclusively breastfed my daughter since day one. Almost 3 days shy of 8 months, and she's never had anything but breast milk and a little bit of um, fruits and vegetables that we eat. Um, Spanking. I'm against spanking. Co-sleeping. I don't know how people do it without co-sleeping. I mean, if that whatever works for your family, but if I didn't co-sleep with my daughter, I would get no sleep. Um, I sleep so much better with her right next to us. Way easier for me to just wake up, whip out the goods, and she goes right back to sleep. Home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. Um, I don't think I could ever homeschool my kids just because, I mean, I really have no experience in it. I don't have a teaching degree. I know most people don't that homeschool, but I just wouldn't. Um, I liked public school growing up. Um, you socialize more, I guess. You're more, what's the word? You're not as isolated when you're doing homeschooling. Not to say that it's bad, it's whatever you want to do. If you want to homeschool your kid, that's awesome. Private, I would never pay for something that I could get for free. I feel government school or public schooling is as good as public or charter or private or charter schooling. Um, Vaccines, we are on our own schedule of vaccines. We do vaccinate our kids. Um, and what's right for our family is having them on their own schedule. I will say though that I did not give the Hep B shot. I don't have Hep B. My husband doesn't have Hep B. I don't plan on injecting my daughter with anything, and I don't plan on letting her get any piercings or tattoos. So we'll deal with that when we get there. And she also will not be getting chickenpox either. Um, Medicating babies. I'm kind of confused on this one. We don't give our daughter medicine just because she's never needed it. She's breastfed, so she rarely gets sick. But, I mean, if they have a high fever and you want to give them Tylenol, if nothing else works, whatever you can do to help your baby out. Cloth versus disposable. I am a cloth user. Um, After doing a lot of research on um, different disposable diapers and different reasons why people use cloth, I will never, ever go back to disposables. So many chemicals, so much trash in the landfill. Um, I just won't do it. We recycle, we try and reuse things to the best of our ability, and I wouldn't put 12 plus diapers in the trash a day or spend that much money on diapers. The last one is the cry it out method. I do not believe in the cry it out method. I would never, do the cry it out method. There's research showing how detrimental it is to their psychological health. So I would never make my daughter or my son cry for me, ever. Wouldn't do it. A lot of people say, well, what do you do when you're driving and they're screaming? You have to let them cry. I don't let them cry. I pull over. I'm on the freeway. I pull over to whatever exit is closest, and I will do whatever I can to make them stop crying. I don't like hearing them cry. I don't want to do it to them. So this has been my controversial parenting tag. I'm tagging everybody, and I want to know, are you controversial or not?